Yo, what's up, guys? Jetxc here, and if you missed it, we went over Girls Frontline 2 beta. The beta should be lasting for a week, and played it on stream, had some fun, and I gotta say, just some like initial thoughts, and let me kind of give you guys some gameplay while I'm yapping here. But just some initial thoughts on this game. It's actually not that bad. Um, when I started at first, I kind of had my doubts. Now, there's still a couple things I need to figure out, but I will say initially off of playing it for 4 hours and then maybe a little bit this morning, it's pretty solid. What I like about it is that it's very polished. A lot of the early gameplay you can just get through by autoing here, as you can see. You can just auto your way through everything at ×3 speed. So all you really have to do for progression is just make sure that your characters are leveled. You know the synergy between your characters, and once you kind of got that going, then autoing through everything will be very, very simple. So it's kind of got a lot of people say that the gameplay is, I guess they call it XCOM style. I've never played XCOM, but I played games like this, and I would call it like grid combat. That's what they called it in the games I would play, where it's just like it's a big grid and you move on certain tiles just like this game, and based on where you're at in the tiles you can like attack or do certain things depending on your range within the tiles. So gameplay wise, it's pretty solid. Now I will say a couple things initially that I think are really good for this game. Firstly, the in-game models for this game is very, very polished. The clothing, if you look at the clothing detail on all the characters, it's extremely well done. It may be a little bit hard for you to see. I'm gonna slow it down just a little bit, but when they ult, you can kind of see the clothing and how it's just very detailed, everything down from like the bullet too, right? So when you compare it to something like Snowbreak, although I love Snowbreak, I have said that I really hope one day they can update their modeling, but I really don't think that's going to happen. I would say Girls Frontline 2 has much better character models than Snowbreak. It's actually like a significant difference. So I think that's something it's got going for it. The combat is pretty fun. I think some people may not be used to this type of style combat, XCOM / grid combat. It's not that bad. Once you get the hang of things, it's like a little strategy type of game. It's not boring, you know. It's not like the chibi art style that I've told you guys that I hate oh so much. It's actually fairly fun. Now, eventually, I could see like down the line how you just want to put everything on auto, right? So either way, though, I think it's really well polished in terms of that. But yeah, look at the detail here. So look at this. Look at her cape here, the leather over here. Right, it's super detailed, and the model is just extremely well done, right? So they did a really good job with that. Now, in terms of dailies, I can't really speak too much on dailies, but from everything that I saw, it doesn't seem too bad. So if we go here, let me see where are those dailies at. Commission, is it? Yeah, so daily quest. So I just did like 2 things just now. Oh, sorry. So if we take a look at here, daily target, you can do dorm, you can sign in, consume intelligence puzzles, consume 120 intelligence puzzles, clear supply mission, combat mission, gift in the dorm. So honestly, you could probably get through the dailies pretty quickly if you do like the bottom half here, which shouldn't take any more than, I would say, 3 minutes to be honest with you. So I think, and I'll have more details as we kind of get along to launch day. I'll be doing a separate video for Girls Frontline 2, but it seems like dailies won't be as bad as I thought they would be. Now, the most important part of the game, right? So the most important part of the game, in my opinion, are going to be the skins for this game and the dorm room. So for the skins, at the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, the skins are kind of lackluster. Like this one is just like, bro, like absolutely not. Right? This one's pretty nice. This one's like without the cape. Obviously, they're like, yo, let's just give her without a cape and do that. So you're able to like view the unit and all that stuff. Like I said, the in-game models are really good. But yeah, that throughout the game, I've seen it in CN. There will be a lot more better skins to come out. So definitely be prepared and excited for that, because at the beginning, like I said, it's kind of meh, right? So let's kind of get into the dorm. So the dorm is probably going to be like the best part. This is, to be honest with you, the dorm is what went viral on like X. This is kind of what made the game, in my opinion, a little bit more popular than it would have been on in the gacha gaming space if it weren't for, because of the dorm room here. So essentially, you can like look at your character, that you can have them in different poses and things like that. And you guys know this game for also being called Girls Footline 2, and that is because the detail that they have on the look at this detail, guys. This is insane. The detail they have on the feet is nuts. But yeah, you can put your characters in like different poses. So let me go here and switch. Let's do Groza, the main character here. So yeah, you go through different postures that you unlock as you upgrade your character, and you're able to view them in just different positions. You click the camera button here, and you just move the camera up and down, up and down, up and down. It's kind of weird how to handle it, but as you can see, look at this shit, bro. Look at the, like, yo, the people that like feet really will enjoy this game. That could be me as well, but hey, who knows? But look at the detail of these characters, bro. The detail of the characters is insane. And yeah, you just switch them in different positions. And you're also able to, when the costumes come out for this game, you'll be able to switch into those costumes and things like that. So that's pretty much the end game, in my opinion, for Girls Frontline 2. And yeah, typical like level up system like any other gacha game, right? So yeah, character models overall are okay. I'm not the type that's really into like the military outfits that much, because they all kind of tend to look the same. Everyone has like a jacket or like a bunch of straps. But I do like how they kind of mix it up, like with this girl here, Sharky. Bro, first off, Sharky is oh my god, Sharky has the shortest skirt on in battle. But yeah, it's some of the designs are unique, and then others are like meh, they're kind of okay. So it really depends. But in general, I would say characters are solid, but I think there's overall have been better, in my opinion. But yeah, guys, I think that's a pretty good summary so far for this game. Right now, currently, I'm on chapter 4. I will say it gets extremely hard halfway to chapter 4. I don't think I can even beat this now, and I'll have to figure it out. But it seems like you generally want to always make sure you're like a couple levels ahead and maxing out your weapons as you progress through certain story points, if you want to be able to auto it, right? Otherwise, you'll have to manual. Like this one, I'm probably gonna have to manual, because the boss right here, this guy in the middle, I cannot beat him at all, right? So again, as we get more and more to launch date, I'm possibly going to do just like a casual guide on how to get through the content so you can unlock everything in the dorm system. Because I do think this is a side game, if anything. If this is your main game, then I guess, you know, you'll have plenty to do, because I hear the story's decent as well. But yeah, this will definitely be a side game for me. So okay, guys, I think that's really everything. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of Girls Frontline 2 so far. I'll try and play more in my streams, but yeah, that is it for now. All right, guys, later.